Alright guys, it's RockingTheBlade. I need to grab something real quick. Holy shit. Alright. Who are you?
My name is not important. What was more important is how impressive you spliced in killing footage to make yourself seem more like a badass.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping no one noticed that.
So what now ranks? How many can rule this world, the galaxy, unless it's not this one?
I will never join your ranks, you fiend.
Oh, come on, man. We have health blast, we have dental blast, we have a nice coupon for a Ferrari zero down payment, and may I actually mention, when these coupons?
Well, that actually sounds pretty good, actually. Look at that car coupon. I mean, never, you monster! I will never join your ranks of hell. Alright, guys, well, to do this Joker here, I got a review for you guys. It's the 2016 version of Doom.
Who the hell are you talking to?
Ah! Hey guys, RockingTheBlade here once again. What is up, everybody? I'm here doing the 2016 version of Doom. Welcome, guys. Man, you know, before we get to the game, let me get into the brief history of this game itself. Fun fact, before it got to Doom of what we know and love today, it was actually supposed to be like a it looked like it was supposed to be like a mixture of like Call of Duty mixed in with Doom. And there was some footage up there if you could find it, but it didn't look nothing like Doom. And luckily Team saw, or Peseta saw, was like, you know what, this is shit, let's scrap it. So they scrapped it and made it what it is today. But people were worried. That I could understand because there was no early review copies for reviewers, so they couldn't get like reviews out early for the game to see whether it's good or not. And the only thing they showed was the multiplayer, and even I heard it was kind of like, kind of like mixed. So I kind of got worried because, I mean, granted, Wolfenstein was a good return. It was an old school shooter that got an epic return, and it was a fun game that beat not only once but twice. Which I gotta do a review of that in the future. Definitely gotta do one for sure. But yeah, but with Doom, it's like, oh man, I'm just hoping don't fuck this up because, I mean, this is a good game. Granted, you know, I'm in the minority in saying that I did like id Software's Rage. I thought it was a fun game in my opinion, but that's just me. But even though the story wasn't the best, their shooting and the driving mechanics was fantastic. So at least I knew if they just go back to just focus on just gameplay and just do that, I know Doom's gonna be great. So finally, after waiting and waiting, when the reviews came out from YouTubers, everyone alike, it came with nothing but praise. And then when I played the demo, I did a first impressions of it, which if you want to check out this review, I was hooked, line and sinkered. And trust me, guys, this game is worth every penny. Fun fact, I got it on sale for $30 during a QuakeCon event. But even then, also point out there that you get it cheaper if you're an Amazon Prime member or Best Buy member. You can get it cheap for $30 or so. Just check out IGN deals. They have like just check that out if you want to check out the different deals from IGN. It's a great thing to find things cheap. But even with all that, I would have paid $60 for the game for the full price for it because it is that worth it. Because that Doom is that amazing because it has that retro feel to it. It was kind of like with Mortal Kombat 9. It had that old school like retro feel to it, but it felt brand new at the same time. It had that classic mixture, and I just loved it. Because like for example, with Mortal Kombat we got the classic X-ray. Here we got the glory kills, and oh boy, as you can see from the footage, it is graphic, unapologetic, and just downright brutal. And by the way, this game is obviously, and I mean obviously, not for kids. This game is gory, unapologetic. I mean, this game is like, the Doom guy just hates the fuck out of these demons. I mean, he's like just slaughtering them like they're fucking cockroaches, man, with no remorse. Haven't seen such like hateful remorse for like characters getting just slaughtered since like the Shadows of Mordor, which I gotta do a review of that in the future, by the way. But my God, like with that game as well, it's like the way he kills orcs, like he kills the demons here, like it is just downright brutal. And also speaking of brutal, the glory. I didn't understand what the fact of the glory kills is like a fun new addition, like with the X-rays of Mortal Kombat. But of course, the classic, like some old and new guns come back, like the classic, shotgun. There's the double barrel, super shotgun. There's this plasma ray, a rocket launcher, a chainmail gun. I mean, there's like so many ways, there's a way to kill your enemies at your disposal. It is insane. Oh, it's cool. And the cool thing you can also do is, sadly I didn't get no footage of it, but you get these like little mini Doom guys. You collect them, pick them up, and like I don't know what they do, but I think it's just like for completion sake, I guess. It's a little nice little thing to find, but it's so cool. And you can also, in all of that, you can upgrade your weapons, like the super shotgun. You can fire twice, or it can pierce through enemies. And man, it is this. And also fun fact, you don't have to reload your weapon. You can just shoot, and just have at it. It is just balls to the wall action with its shooting, and oh my God, it is just so much fun. Like this game, like I cannot tell you enough to just go buy this game. This game is worth it. I mean, it's classic gaming, like that old school retro, but with modern twist of gaming done right. Bethesda hit a home run with this game, a home run, and it deserves a round of applause because goddamn it, they knocked it out of the park with this game. But even though Doom's not famous for a plot, but there is a plot there for people that want it. But if you don't want, but you're like, nah, I just want to kill shit. You can just go kill shit. But for people that want to stay here, listen to the plot. The basic plot is that this weird robot guy named, I believe his name is Prometheus. I could be wrong. He helped Doom guy return. He needs him to close hell because this guy's assistant, is opening up the gates of hell. But he just wants to close it. He just wants Doom Guy to close it while preserving the hell energy that they have. But of course, Doom Guy is not having it. Is just destroying the energy as well. Because apparently, I guess it's a future where like our energy is like really scarce and really really bad. Because it's like, it's gotten so bad. It's the point that we have to we're going into hell to get energy from hell. But of course, it's a classic case of like we shouldn't mess with things we don't understand, or we shouldn't want to understand because, of course, obviously something went bad, and now the gates, the demons of hell are overrunning Mars, and holy shit, and they're not there. You see the blood and gore everywhere. You see these little hologram like videos as well of just people getting killed and massacred throughout the gameplay experience. Is like, man, this. You can just tell looking at the cards like, wow, this was a terrible mistake, and we shouldn't be doing this. And obviously that's why Doom Guy wants to destroy it. Though he's very mysterious. I mean, he obviously knows that he needs to close the portal, but at the same time he's all in support of like trying to like get that energy too. At the same time, so he's kind of conflicted. So you don't know if he's helping you or trying to like work for his own personal gain. You're not sure. But man, like the imps get like a custom like the imps that get like a fresh coat of paint that look like more great, like the zombies, the giant ball monsters, the walking like rhino looking monsters. I mean, everyone gets like an upgrade. They look fantastic in HD. And they all look like phenomenal, man. They look great, and they just shine in this game. It's amazing how great they all look and play and feel, and just how it is just fun how the different ways you can just kill them, from like just cutting off their legs, cutting off their heads, using their own weapons against them, punching them in the face, curb stomping them. I mean, just the ways you can kill these monsters are just brutal. And also, I think a nice little return as well is these orbs, and some of them can do different things. One can make you run faster. One can make you do like crazy damage. Like for example, you have the super shotgun and you have that on. Like I think it's like a one-shot kill to almost anything. Maybe no more than 1 or 2 shots, and those suckers are down for the count. And it's insane. And also, there's some platforming in this game as well, and it's just fun. And it just feels so nice and smooth, kind of like from I haven't felt like a nice, smooth, like platforming experience since Half-Life, because Half-Life did a good job with it as well, and I believe Halo as well. Halo and Half-Life had some cool platforming moments, but I haven't seen that since where a first-person shooter had a good platform moments, because it feels like for the most part it just feels like added on intact, where it feels like it was built. It was built for that. It's just so simple and fun to pick up. Also, another cool thing to mention is like when you want to switch out weapons. Let's say, for example, when your guns run out, like it'll go into slow motion, but granted, it's still moving, like while it's still coming toward you, so you have time to like pick the weapon that you want and switch back, and it goes back to normal motion. You can snap back and do what you want. So it just makes for a good strategy. So like, you kind of like, it's like with the older dudes, you got switched in real time, and you're getting effed up. Or at least with, you could pick from the cycle, pick the weapon you want. And then it slows down for you, so you can decide what you want. But you can't take too long because they'll smack you. But luckily, there's upgrades where it can slow it more down for you, so you can decide, okay, let me waste this, use this, and it kind of strategize to which weapons you want to switch to, so that way you can just go back and just fuck people up. Also, with all these weapons I mentioned, with the plasma gun, the machine gun, the super shotgun, does the BFG, aka the Big Fucking Gun 9000 return? And my answer is hell to the fucking yes. It returns with a vengeance, son, and this sucker is not here to fuck around with. It is the real deal. Holyfield, granted, you can't, you can only use like green orbs with it and stuff, so it's kind of limited. But man, let me tell you something. If you're surrounded by monsters and you need a clear room, it gets the job done. Believe me. But what else I need to mention? Oh, now that I remember. Oh, the in the original Doom game where you get the chainsaw, you just cut them and stuff. Which, by the way, that's fun to do in games. But unfortunately, you're in the new Doom game. Sadly, you're limited. It's not before like you could just chainsaw as much people you want. Now you're limited, which is kind of understanding because you could just insta kill them with these things. So like it's like a little gas tank meteor, so you can like for the regular like normal monsters and stuff, it takes like just one pint of gas to cut them down. But the bigger enemies, I think the mid enemies take about 3, and the big enemies take like all of it, like 5. So I would recommend 4 or 5. So I would use it sparingly, like only use it when you really have to. And also it's good to know when to use it, because it's like, what a good thing about it is, if you're running low on ammo when you chainsaw someone, you can get a lot of ammo back. So if you want, like, if you're running low on ammo and you see a couple like nothing minions, that'd be a good time to use it, get some ammo back, and take charge and take back the action. Also, the glory kills are cool. Also, glory kills, when you get glory kills as well, you can also get back some health. So when you see him glow like that, you just go up, punch him, you get some health back. Sometimes ammo, but most of the time it's health. Also, there's upgrades to get. You can update the map better you can upgrade the map so you can see secrets. You can upgrade your character to carry grenades, take more hits from explosive damage. He finds also these little robot things. You can upgrade the sub weapons you have to do more damage, do this or that. But the funny thing is, he has to grab him and then punch him. But yeah, there's a couple of times I got lost, but luckily, if you just and the map's a little confusing at first, but once you figure it out, it's really nice, and it's really nice to figure out. It helps out finding a lot of secrets and whatnot and stuff. So it's definitely a fun shooter. It's funny because people were so worried that it wasn't gonna be like how the other Doom games were, because I haven't played Doom 3 yet, because I played the first one. I'm playing the second one right now. They said the third one is like, yeah, it has Doom, as its monsters, but it just feels like it was more horror focused than action horror focused, because instead of being like a swarm of monsters trying to survive and dodge, there's like one here and one there. So there's not much. So there weren't that much to kill, and people got turned off and got boring. So people even there's some people that didn't mind it, but they want to be how Doom 1 and 2 was, fast-paced, balls-to-the-wall action. And I'm happy to report, based on what I'm saying anyway, that this new Doom game is just like Doom 2, but like in HD. Man, not for that. I would love for them to do like a HD version with the graphics with part 1 and 2, because I just see that in action, because that'd be interesting to see. And also, it's just so much fun. Like I said, I know I'm keep repeating myself, but I've never seen a game where it's worth its money, because we get so many games nowadays how they get so hyped up only be disappointing. And look at you, No Man's Sky. But finally, we got a game that not only lived up to the hype, but surpassed it. Not for nothing, even the Doom commercials was just awesome. It was in live action, like you see the intensity of it. It is just so awesome, man. I highly recommend you go watch the Doom commercial. It gets you pumped. Even the regular gameplay trailers for it gets you just excited for the game, and just, I mean, I was worried about it at first, but I thank God I waited it out, and glad it turned out great, because I was so glad that Doom is back. I heard nothing but positive things, and I'm so happy. And also, it's fun that and also, I'm at a report, there's no microtransactions in this game, because it just, the big thing in AAA games nowadays, like, let's put microtransactions, even though it's not really needed. I don't know why we're adding these kind of things to games. It's not needed. It's not wanted. We don't want it in these type of things. See that for mobile games. We don't need that here in our AAA games where we spend $60 on them and shit. So that's not needed. So it's none of that crap. There is a season pass, but I think sadly it's gonna only be like for multiplayer stuff. Which I did play the multiplayer. Sadly, I got no footage of it, but I did play it. It's because some people say, "Oh, it's bad. It's not. It's bad. It's not worth your time." It's good, but in spurts. I wouldn't play like with Call of Duty or another good multiplayer game like Splatoon, like in hours or in long sessions, because those games are built for that. The Doom multiplayer is more built for like certain like pop moments, like you're having a long day, you're not doing anything, like I'll pop this in, and play some multiplayer, kind of like that. If you have no games to do, then I would play it. I kind of play it. It's fun. It's simple. It's nothing to brag about. Even then, there's not a lot of multiplayer trophy or / achievements for it. It's just do this, do that, get to this level. So most of it's just focused on the campaign itself. Which, by the way, it's pretty long too. It's not short. It's pretty long campaign. It's like about things between 6 to 8 hours, maybe even longer, depending on if you try to find all the extras and secrets, like kind of armor upgrades and health upgrades, and weapon and ammo upgrades and whatnot. Also, there's another thing I want to mention that a lot of people didn't mention in other reviews. Kind of throw out there that I'm thinking about, these special ruin things. Like in certain parts, like you go into like this word portal, and you do challenges. For example, do this challenge, and if you're about to die, you'll have if you're about to die, the game will leave you with 5% health, and it goes slow motion to give you a chance to kill that enemy and get help from them. Or your jumps will have more height to them. Or when you chainsaw someone, there's a chance of them dropping a gas container. This is where examples like that, that's done like that, which was kind of one for that one. But just giving some examples, like if you complete them, you can kind of equip them, and it helps to help you be even more of a badass. And Doom guys are badass as it is, but it helps them be even more of a badass. And now, as you can see from the footage here, I'm going to show you one of the bosses you fight, which is the Cyber Demon. And oh boy, he's big, he's badass, and he's there to eat your asshole. But thanks to my BFG here and some quick reflexes, I managed to take him down, thankfully. But as you can see from the footage of me fighting him, he kind of telegraphs a lot. He telegraphs a lot, so he's easy to dodge. But still, don't take him lightly. You got to keep on your feet. That's another thing I mentioned about Doom. If you sit still and just shoot or try to camp from a corner, trust me, you will die. It's just that simple. You cannot sit still in one place. You need to constantly move, jump around, shoot, try to find some more health, maybe try some more shotguns. You gotta move. You cannot sit still, because the minute you sit still, they will rip you an asshole. And sometimes I almost died just then. I figured out, oh man, I need to move. And that game, and also I help certain YouTubers mention that as well, so that helps. Yeah, so I'm mentioning, as I'm helping out as well. Don't sit still. Constantly move. I mean, get some, of course, sit still to get a good shot. But once you get a kill or two, start moving, because they're gonna start crawling you and swarming you. Trust me, if you don't move, they will make you pay for it. But trust me, Trust me, it's one of those games you gotta move, react, and kill fast. Otherwise, they'll kill you fast. So it's about you killing them before you can kill you as fast as possible. But yeah, you know, I guess like before, going back to the Cyber Demon, like it's such a fun fight as well, though. It's very intense. Sadly, there's only one of them. I wish there was kind of like more boss fights. Sadly, in the entire game, there's only like 3. And the last 2 I won't spoil, you know, so that way you'd be surprised who they are. The middle one, I think it's a Doom 3 boss, if I'm not mistaken, because I've never seen this one before in my life. The last one, for the hardcore Doom fans, you'll know what it is. Even I already spoiled the first one. The middle one, I don't know what it is. If you guys can write in the comment section below, or Koopa, if you can figure out what the second boss it's from, I'd love to know. Maybe it's the original one, maybe it's from one of the older Doom, from one of the other Doom games. I don't know, because I don't know who the second boss is. Or, you know, I have no idea. I've never seen it before. But yeah, overall, it's just a fun game. I cannot recommend this game enough. It is totally worth your money. It is totally worth your time. This game is badass and then some. I highly recommend this game. Go buy it. Go play it. Spread the word. The king of the first-person shooters is back, and its name is Doom. So that's my review, guys. It's Bethesda knocked out, like I said before, Bethesda knocked out of the park. Tell me, guys, in the comment section below. Tell me about your experiences about the game. It's a fun experience. Granted, it wasn't perfect. You know, I wish the campaign was a bit longer. I did run into some funny glitches here and there. Sadly, I had no footage of it, but other than that, it was a smooth experience, and I cannot recommend it enough. Again, I cannot recommend this game enough. It's totally worth your money. Even at full price, I would buy it because it is just that damn good. I cannot wait to the sequel. And hopefully, maybe with the season pass, we might get a bit more story missions. Hopefully. I'm hoping it's not just multiplayer stuff. Please, Bethesda, because I want some more Doom action. Trust me, if I get more story bits, I will definitely buy the season pass. But alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this is RockingTheBlade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. And the king is back, baby. And his name is
Jeffy.